Well, the lab leak theory is continuing to gain momentum, and there are now concerns Dr. Anthony Fauci lied when he was under oath while speaking at Senate in July. Newly released documents obtained by The Intercept show the National Institute of Health directed a grant of $3.1 million to the US health organisation EcoHealth Alliance. Dr. Fauci is the director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and oversees several programs at the NIH. According to The Intercept, just shy of $600,000 of the $3.1 million went straight to the Wuhan Institute of Virology to study bat coronaviruses that could jump to humans. This concept has now become one of the leading theories as to how coronavirus originated. While Dr. Fauci acknowledged the NIH did provide funding to the EcoHealth Alliance, the money was not gain-of-function research. Gain-of-function is the medical research that alters an organism or disease in a way that increases pathogenesis, transmissibility, or host range. However, biologist Alina Chan wrote an assessment on the new documents and said, in this proposal, they actually point out that they know how risky this work is. They keep talking about people potentially getting bitten, and they kept records of everyone who got bitten. Does EcoHealth have those records? And if not, how can they possibly rule out a research-related accident? Dr. Anthony Fauci faced Senate in July, where Republican Senator Rand Paul accused the disease expert of lying under oath and that the research funded was technically gain-of-function.
This research matches, these are Dr. Ebright's words, this research matches, indeed epitomizes, the definition of gain-of-function research, done entirely in Wuhan, for which there was supposed to be a federal pause. Dr. Fauci, knowing that it is a crime to lie to Congress, do you wish to retract your statement of May 11th where you claimed that the NIH never funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan?
Your microphone.
Senator Paul, I have never lied before the Congress, and I do not retract that statement. This paper that you are referring to was judged by qualified staff up and down the chain as not being gain of function.
Richard Epbright, a molecular biologist at Rutgers University, had access to the documents and tweeted this thread. He said, the documents make it clear that assertions by the NIH Director Francis Collins and the NIAID Director Anthony Fauci that the NIH did not support gain-of-function research or potential pandemic pathogen enhancement at the Wuhan Institute of Virology are untruthful. The materials show that the 2014 and 2019 NIH grants to EcoHealth with subcontracts to the Wuhan Institute of Virology funded gain-of-function research as defined in federal policies in effect in 2014 to 2017 and potential pandemic pathogen enhancement as defined in federal policies in effect in 2017 to present. The material confirmed the grant supported the construction in Wuhan of novel chimeric SARS-related coronaviruses that combined a spike gene from one coronavirus with genetic information from another coronavirus and confirmed the resulting viruses could infect human cells. The documents also showed that a separate study on genetically engineered mice with human cell receptors was also conducted. Mr. Epbright tweeted, the materials reveal that the resulting novel laboratory-generated SARS-related coronaviruses also could infect mice engineered to display human receptors on cells, humanized mice. These tweets prompted Senator Rand Paul to again accuse Dr. Fauci of lying. He wrote, surprise, surprise, Fauci lied again, and I was right about his agency funding novel coronavirus research at Wuhan. Wisconsin Congressman Mike Gallagher backed up Rand Paul on Fox News. He also believes there are things the United States can do to investigate the origins of COVID-19 without the cooperation of China.
To me, it confirms what we've known for months, which is that Fauci lied to us. He lied to Congress. He knew that our taxpayer dollars were being administered by his organization to third parties like EcoHealth Alliance to do cooperative research, gain-of-function research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. And when questioned about it, he hid behind a highly legalistic definition. But more to the point, he was lying. And the fact that he still has a job is an affront to the hundreds of thousands of Americans who have suffered, if not died, under coronavirus. And then I add on to this the fact that we now have the 90-day intelligence review from the Biden administration, which came back with nothing.
Yep.
That's unacceptable. And it's said that we can't get to the bottom of this until we have the cooperation of the Chinese. That is bogus. That is a cop-out. There are a ton of things we can do. And let's start by subpoenaing Peter Daszak and his entire corrupt organization to get answers. We cannot accept these lies to be the final answer.
Congressman, Senator Josh Hawley is demanding that Fauci step down. Are you?
Absolutely. At a minimum, he should step down, and we should have a full, transparent investigation to untangle the complex web of U.S. taxpayer dollars funding this type of research.